is Brunchin with Regina.
It is.
Yes. So basically, we're going to jump right into it. Last little show, we talked about the book, and I mentioned something about putting something out before it's time because he liked my book. And then I said, well, there was one that you didn't like, and you're like, you should have took your time and put that out. So that's what we're talking about today.
I didn't exactly say it like that, but okay.
We'll run the date. We just came off of a date, so I look kind of tacky, but and it was a good day with my sister and her husband, and then my bop and her granddad. So we saw Equalize. It was great. You should see it.
I know it was the blood. That's all I got to say.
It was real. That was pretty funny. Yeah. So anyway, last show he said that the book was great. My Display of Splendor was a good book, a good read. But there was a book that I wrote that he didn't think was so good, and I was saying that I gave birth to it too soon, like before it's time. I put it out there and it wasn't time, and that's what I want to talk a little bit about.
So if you could sum it up in like a minute or less, what would you say?
Basically, when you get an idea is just an idea until you start brainstorming and then go and investigate what it is. If you're a believer, your investigation looks like prayer and waiting for an answer, because he definitely will answer you back. And then you have your information, and then you wait for the revelation. And the revelation will only come in when you start searching. And that looks like searching natural and then spiritual as well. And then you mix that together, because the Holy Spirit will do the mixing, and then your product will be supernatural. When you don't do that, you have something coming out that's a book that probably should have been a journal. And I say journal, meaning that my book, I wrote it, but it needed to be more developed, and it really should have been a journal. And it probably would have done a lot better, because God wasn't done telling me what else needed to be in it. I just kind of like, oh my gosh, I wrote this book, there's a lot of poetry and there's some truth in it. But now I'm probably going to be putting it back out there like it should have been, because I didn't even get all the information from God. I was like, I took the little bit I knew and I ran, because I was excited. But yeah, information leads to revelation. Wait for the revelation.
Oh, wait for the revelation, right?
yeah, wait for it.
Yeah. It's okay that you put out something in the world. At least you started. That's one thing that we always talk about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You always have a way of coaching to see the best way.
Well, I'm just saying, you start,
probably.
And then you refine and you revise, and then you realize we made some mistakes. Okay, but it wasn't final failure.
Yeah, it was final because I put it out there and I published it.
It wasn't final. It wasn't a final failure. It was just like setback. Yeah, I could have done this better. Now I'm going to do it better. Now that I know more. Yeah,
but advice: don't publish it when you don't have all the information. So that is about a book, but really that's just anything in life. When you get an idea, you should have a counsel. Like I like to say, I have 3 people in my circle, because if I know that I'm a certain way and I do certain things all the time, and I'm trying to do better, I have to have accountability. This stuff about not having accountability and running stuff by people, that's a problem.
You mean, not running stuff by people?
Yeah, like, not running stuff, like you're just like living out there on your own. You have to have accountability.
That's right. You get a better product that way too. When you have somebody else that's kind of overseeing, looking at it, checking, asking the right questions, asking uncomfortable questions sometimes.
Yes, and then other sets of eyes.
Yeah.
It's always good, but when you're trying to just do things on your own, you will have an unfinished product probably.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Yep, that's pretty short and sweet.
Yeah.
When you make a goal, go research, investigate. You have information, get the revelation.
All right. Well, thank y'all.
Like
and subscribe, and we will see y'all next time.
Bye.
Deuces.
Deuces.
With my ashy hands.
I need to get my nails done.